You need a lighter that works better.
Well, I was sitting right next to my AC, so.
Boom. Keith,
Wow.
how you doing, Keith? What up? And our guest coming back again for some reason. I don't know why.
Third time.
The third time. Third time's a charm, hopefully. Let's see if there's any squirrels or whatever the fuck happened last time. Chipmunks on meth, or, any herpes of technology whatsoever is not tolerated. I took my shots, guys. I took my shots.
Firing up over here.
So the man from The Naughty Show, stand-up comedy, stand-up comedian, stand-up sometimes when he has to walk to the bathroom. Those times, unless he's doing a number two.
That's true.
Real men
Only
do.
time I'm not a stand-up is when I'm peeing.
Yeah. Well, safety first, right? You don't want to slip and fall.
That's why I'm doing it.
So the man that has safety as number one, Gareth Reynolds. Reynolds
Gareth.
Yay!
Woo!
Come on, Ray. You're real slow.
That's
with the
aliens clapping. I don't have
hands.
Yeah, that's aliens clapping.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Is that what the aliens clapping sounds like?
Yeah, sometimes like this.
That's actually alien cum shot.
Yeah.
So they're similar. Yeah, that's definitely cum.
Yeah, see, that's why
alien cum if I've ever heard it.
That's why Keith wears the sunglasses, not because his future's bright.
I don't want it to get in my eyes.
He just doesn't like protein in his eyeballs.
It's a good look, though. And you're drinking beer, right, Keith?
Yeah.
No, that's his collection cup for all
the...
Yingling.
Oh, nice. Ooh. Nice. A nice Ohio beer. Or...
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah.
Nice try on the.
I'm really bringing it up.
Yeah.
We're like butt to butt, state-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ass to ass, I think, is the proper terminology.
No, you're more ass to mouth, but that's a different story.
Yeah, but I'm in California. What the hell is that? Is that whose microphone is that? Do you hear that?
Yeah, I hear it, but I don't think that's me.
Uh-oh.
Did you hear anything, Gareth?
No, does that mean it's me?
I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe. Microphones sounded like they were getting humped by a angry beaver.
Ass to ass.
That's I should have known better. Thank you, Gareth, for coming on the show and helping us identify the crazy sounds.
I didn't even hear. Did it?
Yeah, it's just you sensed it. You sensed it, and now you're here, and now you're praying, and that's good. We should all pray a little bit to make sure this podcast goes okay. So how you been, man?
I've been pretty good, doing shit, hanging out.
Cool. Shit.
Smoking, listening to records, same old, same old.
Okay. What kind of records are you listening to? Anything?
I got a whole collection over here. Supertramp.
Okay.
The Bigs, Supertramp, stuff like that. Only Supertramp.
Okay. That's, at least it's super. It's kind of the yin-yang of what you could be as a human. You could be super, or you could just be a tramp.
It's my Yingling, if you will.
Yingling. Bringing it back.
That's 2 callbacks, and I think it's been 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So, what's happening?
So, I actually do have Supertramp albums.
Whoa. It's a super tramp off.
Holy shit. He's not even fucking round.
He's probably like, oh, so what? You got Breakfast in America. Oh, that's just the crime of the century. So, whatever.
He doesn't just pull jokes out of his ass, people. He pulls full-length albums.
He pulls Supertramps out of his ass.
Right, I do. Always have.
Well, it's a good thing you are prescribed medicine to help with the Supertramp ass crabs.
Yeah, listen. I legally smoke marijuana.
Yeah.
And
it's the best.
Now wait, that's not in Ohio yet, is it?
I'm not in Ohio. I'm in Colorado.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But as a Coloradian, you know the fact it's not.
I do know that it's not illegal in Ohio.
Not illegal?
It is legal.
Somebody's been in Colorado too long.
Keith was thinking about
way too long.
Ohio, Colorado, right? Everybody knows about that.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're just saying hi. Yeah.
I was thinking of Ohio Street in Colorado, which, you know, that's a little too specific.
It's in every state.
Yeah, you know, so who knows?
Did I ever tell you, you know, when I went and got my weed license, I opened the paper, and I had just come back from somewhere, and I didn't have weed, and I didn't feel like going to a parking lot for 2 hours to wait for somebody who would just, you know, give me shitty weed. So I saw an ad in the Onion. I like how I call the Onion the paper, too. So
Okay.
I thought it was real until like a year ago. And
The
so
paper?
I see... Yep.
Okay.
So I see an ad, and it goes, you know, get your medical marijuana license, all that shit. So I call, I make an appointment, I go there on the day. I'm running late. It's like, you know, they're probably about a half hour till they close.
Wait, you're running late?
I know.
You're like punctuality, Mr. Amazing on-time guy.
Yeah, listen, and I think that's a word jumbler. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm filling out all this paperwork, and the woman's like, so what brings you here today? And I'm like, well, basically, I'm sick of being a kid about marijuana. And she's like, that's a good way of putting it. And I'm like, all right, feeling good. And she's like, so I could give you some pamphlets on support groups. And I'm just kind of like, support groups? What the fuck's going on? So I'm like, no, I don't need that shit, you know. And she's like, okay, well. And then about 20 minutes goes by, 15 minutes goes by, and we're both like at this point, like, what's happening? And I'm like, she's like, I guess I don't know what I could do for you. And I was like, I want a license to procure marijuana legally. And she goes, I'm a drug and alcohol counselor. She's like, to not deal with it like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh. And then I got home, freaked out, and I just had called. There was an ad on each side of the paper, and the Onion, and I just had called the wrong side. I'd seen it and been like, all right, that's it. Grab my phone, called the wrong number, and got into a fucking.
Or since it's the Onion, they hilariously switched the phone numbers.
Yeah, that's true.
They're getting into it.
They're getting good.
Yeah.
They're getting
They're
really
getting
good.
real good. They're like, hey, do you want a weed license?
Yeah.
Call this fucking
911.
alcohol
Okay,
thing.
911. Hi, I need a weed license. I like weed.
That's how you market drug and alcohol counseling center, is to say it's a weed doctor place, and it's a $10 off coupon if you show up today.
Totally. Yeah,
So,
that would be the best, man.
So.
Just a bunch of like
offering pills.
yeah, fairly high people like in a cage, like, wait. I thought I was gonna have my license? Everyone's like, yeah, my license. Hey man, let us out of this fucking thing.
No, you gotta stay there. We tricked you, fucking idiot.
What the fuck, man?
Read this pamphlet.
It's like all the cops that set up the bust, where they're like, they send everyone a thing that's saying they want a free TV or trip or boat, and they show up, and they get there all happy, and then they walk through the door, and the cops are like, you got a warrant, and they're like, oh.
Man. And I bet you there's a follow-up. They're like, there's not even a TV, is there? It's like, no, dickhead. We're not arresting you and giving you a TV. No.
Do I still get the boat? That's what one guy said. I was like, oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure. So, all right, you guys won the warrant round, but I'll be on that boat by tomorrow. There's no boat, dickhole. Wait.
No boat?
This is just really, really bad news all around?
Yeah. Did you hear there was also a plane missing? No, wait. No, it's a racist. There's a racist sports owner. That's what's going on now.
Oh, that guy. I'll tell you, boy.
Or what's
Alzheimer's.
What's the new story in the Onions now? I don't even know.
I don't know, because what happened, what was great was the Onion was on every street corner.
Yeah.
It was just starting to be everywhere.
Yeah.
And then printed press died a year and a half later. So they were fucked. So I don't know. I don't read or watch it as much. I have a bunch of friends who work at the Onion.
Really?
But yeah, name drop.
I have a bunch of friends in the state that I might live in right now who still repost that shit on Facebook thinking it's real.
That's amazing.
They still haven't got the memo that the Onion's a satire.
Yeah.
That's just great. There was some article that was like international. There was something where this is a lame story because there's no specifics. But there was something where like a government was literally reacting like, we will not let this happen. It's just like, buddy.
Yeah.
We're just fucking around here.
Buddy, I'm not talking the STD, but you need AIDS.
No, that doesn't kill any people anymore. We need something potent, right?
AIDS? No, like political AIDS.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Jesus,
Assistance. So I always just go to like the disease that could kill you.
But I like your AIDS optimism.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro, nobody dies. You just gotta be
doesn't
happy.
even kill people anymore. What is AIDS?
Does it?
Like, we're gonna cure that next year.
Totally.
Just that's magic.
That's why there's so many crazy stories going on in the world, because they don't want to report on the cure of AIDS.
Listen, maybe we've cured AIDS. Ray might be right.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm just
that's
gonna
really contrary to the position I felt like you saying.
I know, but I'm just saying
Ray,
I'm stupid
go out
too.
there,
So
catch AIDS and see if they can cure it.
Okay.
It's the only way to really clear up this conversation.
do I need a net? Sticky
of
pads?
America, we're so impressed with the fact that you're going to go out there get AIDS just to cure it.
That's
it's
devotion,
amazing.
Ray.
Ray, that's amazing. Can we call you Raids?
No, I would prefer it. I would welcome it, and I would be honored, sir, to be called Raids.
We'll have to have another 24-hour podcast for you.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm down for that. I could. In my crippled state, I don't know if I would be able to produce it though, but I would definitely call in once or twice.
My friend Ray says that you're going to be fine, Raids.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Pretty confident.
Ray is real confident.
Right. I am.
How you feeling, Raids?
Strong as Magic Johnson. Strong. I feel powerful. It could be gas. I don't know. I don't know what the side effects.
Gas.
I don't know
it could be gas.
I watched the Matthew McConaughey movie about AIDS, and I don't know if he had gas, but I'm just looking forward to looking better.
No, at the end of the credits, they do that.
They fart?
No, they're just like, FYI, it was gas.
Oh, yeah.
It was really bad gas.
Lay off the beans.
Look at that.
Wash the beans before you cook them, and you will
And
have
heartburn, he was just really, he was in a bad place.
Yeah.
Just like where you get that sharp pain right around your butthole out of nowhere, and it's just gas.
Right.
No, that's a hemorrhoid caused by gas.
Right.
When you fart. When you have too many sloppy hot farts, it grows into a hemorrhoid.
Oh, don't tell me how my butthole works.
I'm just talking about my butthole, Keith. We'll connect the dots, as it were, the red dots.
Don't connect them. Ass to ass.
This will be the try. Gareth, how are your hemorrhoids? Do you have any hemorrhoid issues?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Very good. Yeah.
Ever?
No, never. Have I ever had a hemorrhoid? No, I've never had a hemorrhoid. Is that weird?
Yeah.
To two guys that have had hemorrhoids a few times.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, what? Sorry, I'm healthy.
Well, clearly.
Are you guys?
Oh, we're totally healthy too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to get AIDS over here,
healthiest
but
lifestyle of all time.
yeah.
Why'd you get them? Have you had them more than once?
I mean, probably AIDS.
I
Maybe.
have them.
Maybe I'm already
What
on.
do you
You have
get 'em-
hemorrhoids.
What do you mean get them more than once? When you have them, you have them.
Yeah, but they don't flare up, I guess.
They're not all the time just in full,
Like a nightmare.
It's
in
not
full
like
effect,
herpes.
but
It just
I mean,
hurts. It hurts to do everything that
sometimes there's
involves your
little blood
asshole.
at the end of the wipe.
Oh my God, you guys are just.
I'm
You
surprised,
guys
Gareth.
need to do it 20. Well, listen, I'm surprised. I'm really happy. I've never been so happy. I've been in a year.
I got hemorrhoids getting in a really bad car accident.
Well,
They think of it as my body got squeezed like a tube of toothpaste, and yeah, some stuff came out my butthole.
I just did yoga wrong, and just imagine like a tube of toothpaste.
We all know how you got your raids.
I don't have the best diet
That's how
all
you
the
got your
times. I drink
hemorrhoids.
alcohol and I fart. I have sloppy, wet farts that are hot sometimes, and that cooks the roids.
Oh, that sucks.
Cooks the roids, bro.
Nobody's having dinner after hearing that.
I mean, not in California anyway. That's too early.
No.
Unfortunately,
No,
I'm a fan of spicy foods too. So
So am I.
spicy foods
People
plus
can eat spicy foods. I
plus-
mean,
open anus wounds equal. It's hot. It's hot.
Yeah.
listen, guys. You guys get
Hey,
it together. Stop.
YOLO.
I mean,
That's a good way of looking at aging, you know. Just colonoscopy is like yellow, you know, all that shit.
I mean, I don't want to go all the way with it, you know, just the occasional hemorrhoid due to Mexican food. I mean, Tapatio is fucking good. So are spicy flaming hot nachos, cheese Cheetos. Let me just make up shit. I get lost in your guys' eyes. And Keith doesn't even have any, so
I don't even have eyes.
I just get lost.
I'll put these.
Okay, thanks. Thank you very much. Now I don't know if you're looking at me or my crotch.
I gotta catch up with Ray's level.
Yeah. Wow, that's.
I have arthritis,
I
though.
feel good about myself. You should do yoga, Ray.
I actually do want to do yoga. I have a lot of back problems. I just threw out my back.
You'll love it.
Do you do yoga, Keith? Or
I do.
You do?
Oh, Keith?
I meant you, but I just
yoga's illegal in Ohio.
Oh,
yeah,
where I don't necessarily live.
I don't eat meat and I do yoga, and I'm from Wisconsin. And if
so if you ever go back home, they all fag.
That happened when I went back and didn't eat meat. I mean, it was me being like, everybody, I'm gay. You know, like you know, and then it would be like guys being like, you wouldn't fuck her, like, because it was like everything my friends would eat, they would just be like, you know, I don't eat meat. They would be pointing to like the inside of a burger and be like, that doesn't look good to you, and I'd be like, no, please just eat your food.
How long have you been a vegetarian? How strict are you with it too?
Well, I mean, 3 years, but okay. Yeah, I don't eat anything that dies.
Do you still?
So what about eggs?
Eat dick though?
Well, I do still suck dick. Yep, and then
with eggs on it.
Yeah.
Is it like a meat supplement? Because I'm coming from the Midwest. That's what we immediately assume, that you have to supplement no meat in your diet. Immediately, we assume that you are just shoveling cocks in your mouth.
Pant sausages are the only sausages that I eat anymore.
But Keith only knows people that have tried to become vegetarians that work at like the bridal store where they sell all the candy dicks. It's confusing.
You mean went for a bachelorette party?
Yeah, there you go.
No, believe me, whenever you do stand up, you're like, oh, here we go.
Anyone mentions bachelorette party, I just immediately throw up in my mouth and want to.
Oh, they're all just there.
No, that's bulimia.
Everything's a dick.
She's getting married. She's getting married.
So I'm gonna drink my drink out of a dick because she's getting married.
You do sound like a vegetarian. So do you, Keith. Both of you guys. You're doing a great vegetarian impersonation. So wait, vegetarian or vegan?
Vegetarian.
Okay. Yeah. I don't really remember the difference, but I guess so. You can eat certain candy.
One is that you eat nothing that comes from an animal, and then one is that you don't eat anything that an animal dies for.
Okay.
All right, so you eat eggs then?
I eat eggs, but I eat eggs.
As long as the chicken wasn't killed.
Well, no, they aren't, man.
It could have been. Maybe it was a bad day at the farm.
Fertilized. Egg farms is all hens.
Yeah, but
they don't need to be fucked to lay an egg. So
I saw Chicken Run, bro. I shot Chicken Run. Bad things.
Shot Chicken Run?
I saw it. Chicken Run.
You shot it.
Yeah.
I shot Chicken Run, man.
I shot it. I stop motion, baby. Stop motion. I make stop motion videos.
We're low budget if you got some Chicken Run money laying around.
You see my new masterpiece, Lego? Right?
Chicken money.
Yes.
Come on.
Stacks on stacks, son. Interlocking cubes.
You're beating raids.
That's right.
You've got all that chicken
run. Just like magic.
Yep, exactly.
That's right.
Your chicken running away from the disease.
That's on a shirt. It's on a shirt. Printed. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Chicken running away from raids.
Now you know why the chicken ran to the other side of the road, to get the fuck away from raids.
Shirt mean? Well,
right?
Long story.
Yeah, it's like, you got to listen to episode 136 of the Inspired Disorder podcast, probably about 15 minutes in.
Yeah, listen, you're going to hear some AIDS stuff, but that's not the answer. Keep listening.
Skip right over that unless you want to donate to the 24-hour podcast that is pending.
For raids.
Yeah. Pre-production has started. Phone calls have been made.
My buddy who shot Chicken Run, he's died from raids. So we're having a 24-hour telethon to save him.
Talented people die too, Gareth.
That's true. No, they die most.
I know.
They're the ones who go.
That's
The
why
way
I'm
to do
hoping
it, man.
I make some more money.
You think Kurt Cobain ever had a hemorrhoid? Come on. Hey, I did it.
He might have, and that was
Yeah.
that was what pushed him over the edge. He's like,
He used to
I
scratch
can't-
it with a shotgun, and things just went wrong.
Yeah. He was just like, my fucking roids are killing me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm
how
not
gonna
sitting on an inflatable donut or anything, but yeah,
Well,
hemorrhoids hurt.
prove it.
yes. Prove it.
We've never seen that half of your body.
Yeah. How do we know you're not just a hemorrhoided beast?
Yeah.
I will say I only buy dark colored underwear. just to hide the blood stains
I
if they
don't want
exist.
to know anymore, and yet I want to know everything.
Oh, yeah. The brown bloodstains
Ah,
in your underwear.
no. No.
So, Gareth, how did you become an adult? How did you grow up? How did you do that?
What do you
3
mean?
years ago. How old are you?
I'm 34.
Ah, damn it.
A year older than us.
I know. I'm already 2 years behind on this although I eat meat every once in a while, but mostly vegetarian
Well,
shit
look,
now.
if you don't, the truth is that if you don't eat, like if you eat meat, right?
Yeah.
I used to when I used to work on houses and stuff. Like I used to get fucking Burger King every lunch and shit like that. And
I just had Burger King today.
yeah, so this is what I would say: if you eat meat, you just shouldn't eat fast food. But a lot of people obviously eat fast food, so. But I don't eat fast food. Fast food.
I will say the Burger King is a block away from my house,
Yes,
and
but that.
I don't drive right now, so.
Well, that's true.
And I'm poor.
They got a
and-
veg burger.
Yeah, and I'm sure it tastes like dickhole.
It's better than dickhole.
No, I'm pretty sure it probably tastes exactly like dickhole.
I mean, at least 10% dick hole. FDA only.
And yeah, in fact, there's probably dickhole in it.
It's like dick hole and rat shit.
No, there's rat shit. There's rat shit in everything. Sorry,
Yeah.
everybody.
There's allowable.
But rat shit's good. That's
No,
what people don't
it's
know.
A guy ruined. I remember I was doing this thing once, and this dude was reading a magazine, and he was just like, so gross. And I was like, what? And he's like, you can have like 72 pieces of rat poop and peanut butter. And I was like, whoa, I like peanut butter. And what's your name? Guy who just fucking like ruined peanut butter forever? Masked man?
Did it really ruin it, though? Are you one of those people who can't take one of those stories?
Yeah, I'm one of those people.
Oh, shit!
It's a rat toilet is like, I'm probably not going to eat that.
So what about almond butter?
I don't care. I know what a hot dog is, and I will buy hot dogs and eat them gladly.
Yeah.
I know that I'm gonna die from it, just like I know I'm gonna die from this cigarette.
Well, maybe not that one, but the
And
next one might.
and this beer together.
Yes, but
But we're all gonna die.
true.
YOLO.
But YOLO, I hear you, buddy.
Some people die without ever experiencing hemorrhoids.
When I used to
Maybe not.
work construction, there was a guy who, like, when there would be like chemicals going on, he would be like, you wouldn't wear a mask, and
See,
you'd be like,
that's
why are you
just-
wearing a mask?
that's stupid.
He'd be like, oh, I'm already fucked, doesn't matter, and you'd be like, yeah, but what if you aren't? And you're just like, fuck it. Like you can look. I like to fucking party. I'll drink, I'll smoke cigarettes, but.
I like to party.
Yeah, but if you're eating just some of that shit. When you find out how some of that shit's made, to me, I'm just like, once I know the deal, once I started to know what was going on with fast food, I was like, I cannot fucking eat this shit. It would make my, make me I just wouldn't be able to do it.
So what was it that put you over the edge? Because I'm sure everybody's seen all the PETA videos.
Well, there's that, and then I read this book called Skinny Bastard, which is a book about just how the whole meat industry and shit works, and I think it's one of those things that you read it, and you're like, wow, it's really fucked up, and,
yeah.
and I also understand the attitude of being like, look, I just don't want to know because I like the convenience, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, but I think once you pull back the curtain, for me at least, I was like, well, I'm not, that's it.
Yeah.
I came to terms with the fact that if someone said the only meat you could eat is meat that you killed yourself, I could still kill to
hot
eat.
dogs.
meat, not hot dogs, but I could shoot a cow, I could cut a chicken's head off. Like I would feel bad, I wouldn't feel good about it, like nothing. But I also know that.
But that is like,
I mean, just fucking let cows go. Like I got into an argument online one time with Jamie Kilstein.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, which I'm not that proud of, but but I was not trying to be a dick at all. Like I just because he posed the question, or he's so super liberal about like no one should hunt, no one should eat meat, and I go, I get that what you're saying with no one should eat meat, it's cruelty to animals and stuff like this. I go, but what do you do with all these animals? He goes, let them go, and I go, I'm sorry, you grew up in New York, which is a different, like, I live out where all these animals live, like, just deer in general. Like, there are more deer now, which is amazing.
Well, deer.
To find this out. There's more deer now than there were when the Native Americans were here.
Yeah. Well, I know. I mean, I like I said, I'm being from Wisconsin. I mean, there's the deer are crazy. I'm from Brown Deer. Like, that's where I'm from, Wisconsin. Deer are crazy. Deer are fucking everywhere in the Midwest. I mean, look, I would. My thing is, I do value animals. I don't think you should.
I do too,
release every animal
But they're gonna die anyway. Like it's not like they live forever and they're made of magic.
No, they don't. And in nature, a fucking leopard will go attack a fucking. I mean, like that's how nature works.
Well, you don't look down on the leopard for wanting food.
No. But you can look down on the factory that like makes the animal die in that way,
and the fact that every I mean, if meat has to be in every meal, like that's just like an absolute staple for every meal. So if there was a way to not make it so that people were like, I have to eat meat every time I eat food, every time I have a meal, I have to have meat. Like we could just help ourselves tremendously in so many.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But like I said, as well as I do, coming from the Midwest. People have to fucking kill animals. If they didn't, there would be so many accidents on the highway.
Well, population control. To me, it's like, well, it's different. I mean, that's like a different that's sort of the point being that you don't need to. That's something about safety.
And those deer lived a good life, and they would have either died of getting
hit by my mom's car when she's coming to get
hit by someone's car. Yeah. They lived a good life, and then one day the lights just turned off.
Yeah.
Like the hell, that sounds pretty good to me in deer lifespan.
I'm glad you're vegetarian now, Keith. I appreciate it.
Yeah. When I primarily eat like just for budgetary reasons. I'm like eat vegetables as much as and I try to get organic. And when I do get like meat, it'll be like free range. Like I want, I'm voting with my dollar, bro. I'm voting with my dollar. Yeah. But I mean, also it like the same thing. What Jamie Oliver's show, I forget what it was called, but watching that. Both seasons of it was like, okay, like because I've seen a bunch of other stuff. I saw like Fast Food Inc., the movie, which sucked, but I've seen documentaries and shit. Super Size Me and all that crap. But it's the more you see, the more you realize the like just nutritional shit. Like I hate going to doctors. So if I could live healthier and prevent that, with the occasional fucking poison that I put into my body that gets me drunk. But fuck it, I'm gonna die someday.
Picking your poison.
Yeah, exactly.
That to me, it's almost like I just get so mad at just like this. I'm gonna sound like this is like Rhett from the hippie handbook, but like at corporations, so that it like eventually gets to the point where I'm like, fuck them. I don't want them to have my fucking money. Yeah. I mean, where it goes from being like I don't do it for health reasons to it's just like I mean, fuck McDonald's.
Yeah.
What a fucking shithole. They're the worst. I mean, whether they're people choose to eat there or not. Is a different argument, but they're horrible, terrible.
Yeah, I mean they
have a big dumb clown who's like, hey,
yeah,
we save kids' lives. It's like you fucking asshole.
We have a Hamburglar though.
Yeah, I'm on that guy's side. The Hamburglar's the good guy.
We even love criminals.
And I'm down to shoot Grimace. I don't know what it is. It needs to be killed.
Well,
he looks like a giant purple gumdrop, which is terrifying.
He's like a penis. He's like a fucking. He's like a penis with a rubber band tied around its base.
Oh, now I see it. Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Hang in there.
Man.
I know he's purple.
Yeah. And like,
I don't have hemorrhoids, but my dick's purple.
let's get the fucking rubber band off of you,
So I'm
idiot.
good. Oh yeah, I forgot about that thing.
I think that's how
I
they.
had an unfortunate condom break situation that resulted in a rubber banded dick.
Well, it could have been worse.
No, it could not have been worse. I was 16. My girlfriend was 15.
Hot.
Yes, we were up in her room. Her parents were downstairs.
Fucking. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the phone rang. And I was like, oh, please don't let it be for her. Please don't let it be for her. And then all of a sudden I hear these big boots coming up the stairs.
They're made for walking.
And her dad, who was probably 6'5", 250, like just a giant of a man, knocks on the door. And I am balls deep in his daughter.
Uh-huh.
And I immediately pull out, grab my pants, pull them on. And he comes in, tells her the phone's for her. She tells the person she's got to go, and then Dad sits down and then proceeds to have a 15-minute conversation with us.
Oh no!
About how cool the black lights are in her room.
Oh no!
Hey, you ever like to eat mushrooms, Keith?
This entire time, I don't really realize that the condom head broke during sex and is now crammed up at the base of my dick, which is then went flaccid. So it just like sucked the condom in and made it more tight. And then he finally walks out of the room. He's like, all right, guys, have fun. And I throw my pants
All right, have good fucking.
Yeah.
and my fucking dick was purple. Like just... And then she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Do you want me to... And she like went to touch it. And I was like, get away.
It looks like Grimace right now.
It looks... My dick
Do
looks
you
like
want to know
Grimace.
how unhealthy McDonald's is?
And
No,
then
but I really want some McDonald's.
I put some googly eyes and a smile on it.
Yeah,
and it looked
yeah.
just like Grimace.
Your balls look like chicken McNuggets.
Yum.
Made it just the what they're made of, the pink slop. The pink slop
Yeah,
just hanging like snot.
Yummy.
Oh, mm-hmm. I used to work at McDonald's.
What?
I did too.
What?
Oh, you used to work at McDonald's or like
Yeah.
McDonald's? Oh, work. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't.
used to work there. I worked there for like a year and a half.
How old were you?
16.
Oh.
Ah, it's when you were fucking that girl.
Yeah, bringing it
Everything was
all
coming
back.
together. Your fucking cock was purple. You were working at Mickey D's.
She knew what she was doing. She snipped the tip. She's like, I'm gonna make his dick look like Grimace.
Yeah, then he'll get a job. Then he'll get his dream job.
Yeah. It's like, no, you need to get the fuck out of McDonald's.
It was a cross promotion. My sex life with my work life.
They gave away the condoms at an employee meeting. They're like, here, be safe, be safe.
It came with the head meal, so I was like, why not use this condom? I'm sure it works.
It's made out of the same chemicals as our fries. It's never gonna go bad.
I was the
Eating the...
No trans fats in the
McDonald's
lube.
employee.
No trans
I used
fats.
to, the Monopoly.
By the way, there's no way that's true.
All right, yes, you're right.
I mean, we've all been to a McDonald's.
You know the Monopoly game that they have.
Oh
where-
yeah.
Yeah. So I would steal whole boxes of the boxes that the fries,
That must have been awesome.
and I just take the whole box home. I literally ate free McDonald's for like 2 years outside of my McDonald's. Like I didn't use them
Outside
there.
of my McDonald's.
You
I didn't
came
use
up
them
big,
there
bro.
because I didn't want to get caught. But I,
Yeah, they'd be like, Jesus, Keith, you're really killing it.
yeah,
It's like, yeah,
oh, man.
2 burgers.
And the best part is, while stealing whole boxes, still never won any of those fucking prizes.
Yeah.
And you keep trying to this day.
And I got the idea because I was a paper boy at 13, and there used to be the inserts that would come in the paper, which would have 2 pull-offs for the McDonald thing, and one would always be a winner in all those inserts. That's how they got people in.
That's
So-
smart. And people are like, hey, lucky me.
I would get all the papers, and I would pull that insert out of every one of them. And then I would just put them off to the side, and then I deliver all the papers. No one notices that they're
I'm missing my fucking advertisement.
I figured there would be an advertisement from McDonald's with free shit on it. Like no one fucking knew. So I went back home and I just ate McDonald's for years. I did the same thing with Mountain Dew. You remember you used to be able to win under the cap?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you work at a place where they had those, if you look at it from the right angle and turn it, you can see what it says, like to know. And at the beginning of every summer, I would go. My buddy worked at the local deli, and I would go back in their freezer and I'd pick out like $10 worth of Mountain Dews, which would all be winners, which I would proceed to still use my trick to get more. And I didn't pay for pop for like 2 or 3 years.
So what's your angle on stand-up comedy? What are you getting for free? Like, what's the free? What's the angle, bro? What's?
Yeah, it's my angle. I've been
keep stealing microphones.
Comment cards. Did you know that comment cards have certain codes on it where if you fill out a survey,
that would be great.
You get free fucking chicken wings at the club. I eat for free at any comedy club, bro. I'm getting paid. Stacks on stacks, son.
There was
my way through high school.
When I was in high school, there was a teacher would let me and my friend fill the soda machines, and I mean it was just it was the greatest job ever. I mean we each made like $300 that year, from quarters, and then we'd just hand out free soda. It was the best, and the guy would be like, "It seems like some of these sodas are missing." We'd be like, "Buddy, you have no idea how fucked you are."
Coke was like your cigarettes and Goodfellas. You guys are just selling them out of the back of the truck.
Our local drive-through in town would...
Whoa, your local drive-through in town.
Yeah. We, like a drive-through carry-out.
Okay.
High class.
So the old lady that ran this place didn't really take inventory on anything, and all our friends worked there. So all through high school, we would just roll through and open our trunks, and then there would be like a couple cases of beer in there, and then maybe an extra couple packs of smokes thrown in. Like, man, I somehow have been able to cheat the system my entire life.
That's good.
I mean, it sounds like it. But then God gave you a hemorrhoid.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
God treated you like a tube of Crest.
You get some hemorrhoids, you get in a car wreck where you rip half your face off. Shit happens, man.
Half your face was off?
God just thought you were a McDonald's peel-off,
just
bro.
One time, man.
You thought you was gonna get a free shake peeling your face off.
Oh, that's true. He was
the wrong side. There's always one side's a winner. I peeled the wrong side, and I got the losing side. Yeah. Shit happens, man.
Shit does happen, man. And sometimes shit causes hemorrhoids.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I used to work at a movie theater where I was a projectionist. What's that?
Have you guys still not met?
No. I'm sorry.
When is that going to happen?
Well, Keith is moving closer, potentially, towards fall-ish to Houston, right?
Yeah.
So that's
I
closer.
assume that's only a 20-hour drive
Still
from Houston.
really far.
Yeah, but
because driving from one side of Texas to the other the long way, I'm sure it's not that bad.
It's a dream. Yeah, no, that's what'll happen when you're driving across the country and you're about to go through Texas. You will be like, we're making really good time, forgetting that you're going to spend a full day driving through fucking Texas.
Yeah. It's like 8 hours from Houston to the tip of Texas, like the southern tip. And Houston's like halfway down Texas, or at least more than halfway.
Sorry, yeah, no. I used to go, Galveston's like...
Yeah, I used to vacation in Galveston, and then...
I also used to vacation in Galveston.
Whoa.
We used to go to South Padre Island.
I went to Joe's Crab Shack.
I've never been there. You win.
I went to Joe's Crab Shack and thought it was local, and I came back, and I was like, we ate at this great local place called Joe's Crab Shack, and my friend was like, you're a fucking retarded person.
Like, no, I'm special.
I was like, no, I just know what I like. This little crab shack, very quaint, very Mod Pa.
You just don't like independent restaurants.
Had a delicious coffee at a local place. This place, Starbucks. It's lovely.
Starbucks.
Lovely place. Real Mod Pa vibe.
My pub, you know, they had a dash of technology sprinkled in there. They're using a little bit more than just square swipey. They still take cash though.
Why wouldn't they? Is that stopping?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's weird to find a business that doesn't take a credit card, though. That's really fucking weird.
Not where I live.
Yeah,
there's
anywhere.
There's a lot of
cards.
businesses that don't take credit cards.
They can.
But that's because I don't live in California.
No.
Or Colorado.
Almost do. You're gonna move to Houston, maybe. So you'll basically.
So you'll be closer to Colorado.
I just read a story about a kid who's facing life in prison because he had a bunch of like pop brownies and hash oil.
From Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I told you, man. Watch out.
See, the one part about this move that is scaring me is I hate where I live in Ohio because it's so religious and Republican. Even though we slightly lean Democrat, but that's not where I live. Like, so it's very religious, Republican, Fox News oriented. And then I'm like, but I'm moving to Texas, where I feel like that shit is bred from. Like,
yeah, Texas. I mean, Texas really is different. I mean, they're a lot. You just are so born into it in Texas that I think people. It's different. People are really, really very religious, and religion in Texas more than anywhere ties to political beliefs. I mean, it's like George W. Bush, he was like a deity.
Yeah.
He was like, they were like, he likes Jesus and he's a good man. You'd be like,
speaks
no,
to the Lord.
He's a fucking prick. Don't do this.
Where I'm gonna move, where potentially is right beside George Bush Park. And the description on Google Maps is walking trails, playgrounds, shooting range.
Horrible painting.
It's a giant park in the middle of Houston, and shooting range is one of the pre-req. And right when I saw that, I was like, that sounds exactly like a George W. Bush Park. Like, I get it.
I remember when San Francisco was going to like rename their waste management system
hilarious.
George W. Bush.
Yeah.
They had it on the ballot or whatever. San Francisco, man.
He was, Well, people hate Texans hate San Francisco, and San Franciscans hate Texans.
Yeah.
You guys never heard that, right?
No, never. Thanks. You're educating us, Gareth.
Okay.
But where I live, it's like 2 hours away from Austin.
There you go.
Why not just go to Austin? Austin's great.
Because the place where I would be moving it's like a family-owned home.
Okay.
So
Austin's the best. Austin is great for stand-up too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure Houston's got a scene too. I mean, that's where Kinnison and Hicks and
all modern comics.
Ralphie May and So, but I also don't speak any Spanish
yet.
It's all right.
Ray, sure. How much Spanish do you speak?
Not that much. I really
don't.
And
you live like on the border.
Yeah,
so
but it's not like
right.
These, Mexicans have been in California for a little while. There's a lot of like, it's not like every Mexican just speaks Spanish.
Yeah, but you don't get any noobs.
Not really.
Walk into your work.
No. I mean, even like the guys at Home Depot, speak better English than old people. So.
Well, they always send out their representative who speaks the best English.
No, they're going like this is the saturation point. They already took our jobs in San Diego. They're moving up. They're getting them in Wisconsin now. Like you'll probably find a lot of Mexicans that don't speak English farther away from the border. They're probably in Canada.
If you're Mexican who doesn't speak English, Wisconsin's where you want to be. It's a really great place to be. East Coast.
Robots.
Robots. You were jostling the computer around and we lost you.
Fucking jostling.
That's cool because I was like throwing snake eyes. I was like, nothing, guys? Nothing on my joke?
No.
No.
I heard you turned your joke.
Because you were like, blah, 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 blah.
What about that?
Doesn't make much sense.
That's pretty funny to me.
It was. It was funny.
Thank you.
It was the snow globe of comedy. Digital snow globe of comedy.
So when's your next show, MTV wise or TV wise?
I don't know.
You got anything in production? You got anything in the works?
No. The thing that's so fucking annoying about TV is it just takes so fucking long. So when you have something on the air, you like really obviously want it to stay on the air because you want the
It's there.
ability
Money.
to have more work.
Yeah.
But you also know that going back to the drawing board is just like takes forever. So me and my writing and producing partner are just like, you know, working on a bunch of shit, but it just takes time, man. It really does. It takes like 6 months to start getting set up with something, and then even longer. It's the worst.
I've got this idea for a show.
Oh, shit.
This odd couple podcasters who have never met.
I
And
like
then-
it.
And then all of a sudden they meet up.
Want them
and-
to meet and
yeah.
fuck.
Wait.
Just want it to go.
Damn it.
What? I'm definitely the top in this scenario.
I agree.
All right.
I agree to that.
So,
See, now you're being funny, Gareth.
Yeah, no,
Thank
I
you.
can see that. Yeah, I
Thank
see
you for
that.
bringing the heat.
Yeah.
you could break into the documentary game with this.
Documentary. I think
Yeah,
I think if it's on TV, they call that reality TV.
Yeah, that's true. What we just did is called reality.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes,
Oh.
but little do they know how scripted this all is.
Yeah. I
True.
spent weeks. I mean, we didn't record,
Yeah.
so it's like I had extra writing to do for this episode.
Thank you, though. There's pretty good. The vegetarian stuff lost me a little bit, but everything else I like.
Yeah, I got really high and
Yeah.
hungry, so I got.
Freaky.
It's really hard to write about green things when you're hungry for like things made out of syrup.
It's,
You know, these are the behind the scene things that no one really takes account for. Like Ray wrote all this shit out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just reading a script.
same.
I mean, I don't like to talk about it, but you know, thanks for bringing it up, Keith. I mean, everybody should see the credits at the end of this.
I
you
think
know.
it's weird that he wrote
This-
that out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this.
This part is
Like,
weird. It's kind of meta, and even the
Even
fact
Self questions himself.
It's weird. Like weird writing. It's really it's crazy how well written this is. Even the stuff I'm reading right now, it's weird.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
There we go.
Yeah.
Where were they earlier?
They were there. Just the button for the applause didn't work. So.
Button.
Well, they need to be told when to. They can only hear me speak because
Oh.
you know
Oh, the button to cue them.
the audience applause light didn't go on before.
Second, I thought you were insinuating that wasn't a crowd.
It's like an old
Oh,
school.
no, Gareth. Why would you?
No, a lot.
Clearly, somebody just made an ass out of a couple people, and let's not do too much of that because Keith and I don't know how to handle assholes well enough to avoid pain.
Ray?
Raids?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Settle down.
Yes. Sorry. What?
Pump the brakes, Raids.
Sorry. Appreciate it.
Feels like you're lying. But all right, I'll take your word
I'm
for
sitting currently, but uh-oh. The helicopters are coming somewhere.
it. Wait.
What is that? Is your roommate mowing the lawn right now, Keith? No. Is he using a vibrator right now? No. Are you masturbating right now and you're about to
No,
come?
the neighbor decided to mow at 9 o'clock at night, evidently. So that's what's going on here in Ohio.
He's
Shit,
just having
let me know where I live.
So how is Jesse Pinkman doing these days?
He's been doing pretty good. He's kind of quiet, you know. The lights stay on all night, but I don't know.
A lot of bruises. Always bruised up. Not sure why.
Scabby.
Well
real
manicured
scabby.
lawn.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what that's about.
Scabby.
What's in your glass, Ray?
Vodka. I mean water.
Is it just water?
No, it's a mixture of both of those. things.
Vodka.
It's vodka.
Water.
It's vodka. Water.
Vodder.
H2O. I wish I had more. Ah. Right? What are you drinking? You're drinking some bubbly goodness?
Yep.
Champagne.
I'm just having bottles of champagne.
Fucking bottle.
Okay, maybe not goodness. Bottles of hydration, bubbly hydration.
Yes, bottles of bubbly hydration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New
Good thing
slogan
that's
for
right.
Perrier. Perrier.
Yeah, bottles of bubbly hydration.
Yeah. Keith,
Uh,
how's the Ling Ling?
Yingling.
Yingling?
Ying-
Sorry.
Not anything.
I was
Oh,
asking
what?
about your
Bride
mail order
you
bride
ordered from
Yeah.
Taiwan.
How is she doing? Is she
Dingling?
is your neighbor still mowing the lawn, or is she still adjusting to her jet lag?
Ling Ling, go mow the lawn.
Ling Ling. Is she going to be edging and that as well
God
tonight?
damn it, Ling Ling, this bush is all uneven.
She trims the bush as well.
Yeah, she just totally doesn't get English very well, though.
But
She's like,
she's
yes,
also
sir.
7 months pregnant.
Of course she
Oh,
is.
jeez,
And-
that's what
and
happens.
riding
Six,
a riding lawnmower, which I can only assume is definitely good for the baby.
It is. No, they say that a lawnmower on a baby is good.
It, like, massages the brain.
That
Yeah,
milk-
and it's at a phase when you want the skull to be massaged.
Yeah, totally.
It needs that now.
Relaxation is key.
Yep.
Yep.
Relaxation is Keith. That's what I've always said.
That's another shirt right there. Another shirt. We're going to churn
Keith
these
just
suckers
kept-
out, man. We've got an iron
Yeah.
and some old shirts.
Great, let's party.
Yeah.
I've got some Supertramp albums we can turn into shirts.
I really hope Keith can make it out to San Diego from his drive from Houston so we can make shirts together.
Boy, that's going to be the best time ever.
I know.
Well,
So meet up in Austin? Is that what everyone's agreeing to? A meet up in Austin?
no.
No.
Nobody agreed to that.
No.
So that mower's not loud at all.
No, no.
It's not distracting to anyone.
9 o'clock, he's mowing the lawn.
I think Keith isn't actually in Ohio
Yeah, there's
right
no
now.
way.
Yeah. That would just be
Where are
too
you?
weird. I mean, there's not even lights on outside.
Yeah.
It's this ridiculous.
Do you have a cat you want to get rid of, Keith?
I got 3 of them. You want one?
No, I'm just saying. You can. I don't know. You into pets, Gareth? You like pets? You have pets?
I like pets. I don't have any pets.
Would you like to have pets? Are you a pet
I
person?
would.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but if I leave town, then it's just the worst. Then you got to like burden a friend.
That's why
for
you get
Sure.
cats.
Yeah, but
Cats-
you can't like leave a cat alone for a month.
You could no.
Whoa,
5
where are you
days.
going for a month?
Yeah, but I mean, I would not feel good leaving a cat alone for 5
That's
days.
true.
I mean,
You
I
just
really
gotta get a
would.
really big litter box.
Yeah, but I mean, the cat's gonna. I mean, I've done it where you come back after like days, and a cat's just like, oh, it's just about to cut my paw wrist. You're like, what the fuck? You don't seem normal anymore.
Well, you
He's like,
gotta,
oh, so I did kind of piss on everything.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did it, but
So it's like the vibe is that your cat was raped. That's what your cat's throwing out there. The cat is like really sheepish, doesn't trust you for a moment. Like you're like, what? Come here. So no, but I want to get a pig. I want to get one of these little mini pigs.
oh, shit.
oh, Jesus Christ.
I thought
Yeah.
Why don't you just get a parrot?
Yeah.
Walk around with it on your shoulder.
Well, that's-
Fucking snake, you weirdo. I want to get a pig.
yeah.
What do you
Right.
just want to fuck it?
I want it to fuck.
Do you secretly love bacon that much, but
I just want to
don't
fuck
want
the
to
pig.
eat meat just so you can buy a pig and look at
I
it?
just
And,
want to fuck the pig.
Gareth just wants the pig for the summer months, so it smells like bacon around the house.
Yeah.
You know, and then
I
in the
don't wanna
winter
eat
time,
bacon.
yeah, in the
but
winter
there's
time,
always the option around.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
security blanket.
Well,
For
but
vegetarians.
it is weird what people just eat because I mean they say to eat it, right?
yeah, no, yeah,
No, because pigs are delicious. That's why we eat them.
The dog might be delicious. You don't know.
And if I tasted dog and it was delicious, that's a whole new option on my plate.
Well, all right. I think we're out.
Whoa.
As long as it's not my dog, don't give a fuck.
I mean, Keith is probably going to be eating some dog soon with his new wife. I mean, I don't know what she cooks or anything, but
Ling Ling, yeah.
whatever she's done with the lawn mowing.
Oh, Ling Ling.
She's still jet lag mowing at this hour.
You get out there, you mow lawn!
Wait, that's the gets rid of the homesickness if you can just talk like.
That's how I talk to her. Like,
He thinks
That would be
accents.
very nice for her.
Accents are the same thing
You
as speaking
right now!
Wax on, wax off.
I do podcast 2 hour. You mowed on earlier.
It's like, I don't know why you're talking to me like that, Keith.
Like, wait, do you have a normal voice? Yeah. Don't you worry.
You don't worry about me.
You hear my normal voice.
My daddy wants to catch a bullet with his bare hands. Is it true?
You guys are so racist.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
We learned it from watching you, right, Keith?
Wait.
Fucking.
Wait, you guys are so racist.
Wait, no,
I
raids.
hate animals too. Fuck you guys.
Raidsist.
What? How did it?
Like I did that? Like I turned it around? Like,
Must mean you. It's up is down.
yeah, you were like, wait, I'm right. Oh, and I don't
I
like it.
just got a hemorrhoid. What are you doing?
Ooh, it's the inception of podcasts.
Fucking
You sons
voodoo.
of bitches.
Spin the dreidel and see if it's real.
What?
Oh shit!
Come on, don't you have that term in LA? Don't you have that regular to spin the dreidel, see if it's real?
There's no Jews in LA.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, I don't know what you've heard. None.
It's nothing. I don't hear anything.
After
Good.
Donald Sterling, they all had a mass exodus.
Oh god, he is great.
They parted the Salton Sea and walked forth.
He was so good in his Anderson Cooper interview. It was really great that the angle he took. I know he has dementia.
They all
and
love me. I don't know what you're talking about. They all love me. All my players love me.
when
They
he
just had to do that thing with the jerseys.
He's like, Magic Johnson, what has he done good for? He has AIDS. And there's like an 8-second pause where Anderson Cooper's like, well, he has HIV. And he's like, yeah.
He's
You're
like,
like,
well,
"Oh,
maybe
God."
you will.
And there's no doubt that somebody was coaching him. Somebody coached him. Somebody
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, Donald, here's what. And they must have just been off camera, like, with their fucking head in their hands, like,
He
oh,
said
my
there
God.
with no handlers. They said he went there by himself, which makes it even better. That's how you know the guy's got dementia.
It's like, I
or
got
Alzheimer's.
this. I
He's
got
like,
this.
I got this. I'll just explain myself.
I'll
I
go
mean-
apologize. I mean, say Magic Johnson has AIDS a lot.
I've been
Magic's
talking
got the
professionally
AIDS. He killed
forever.
the AIDS too.
Yeah.
So the AIDS.
The AIDS. You know, everybody has dreams, okay? Don't hate on the AIDS people.
He had sex with everyone in every city, and he's got the AIDS.
See,
I mean,
now
what-
you're seeing my goals, Keith. My goals and hopes and dreams.
Ray, what are you arguing right now?
Everything at the same exact time.
Feels like it.
Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong when you do that.
No.
You know, I've got all the bases and
yeah,
the
that
stands.
doesn't go wrong for anyone. No.
No,
Exactly.
no. I prefer to confuse as many people as possible,
Smart.
you know?
It's kind of like how I turned the
Bring them to
animal
my level.
hating and
I don't even want to talk about that anymore. That was happened. I don't.
it happened. You felt
It
bad.
hurts and I have a hemorrhoid.
Well, I don't hate. I have
Yeah.
3 cats and you have no animals.
I'm
Who
cooking
loves
bacon
them?
over here. I don't know what's going on. I'm not happy.
What are you going to name the little piggy
This is
bacon?
all because you
Yeah,
wanted
I'm
to.
gonna name it Keith,
That'd be
but
awesome.
I fuck it.
That's so good.
When I fuck it, pig's not fucking me. I'm not letting it ray me. Okay?
You don't want to get the raids.
Yeah, I'm not getting raids.
Come on, somebody's got to join. If you want to join my my bandwagon raids tour, hit me up on Twitter. We're gonna Kickstarter
like-
this bitch.
How is there not a band named AIDS yet?
There probably is.
Oh, Band-Aids. This needs to happen for 2 reasons.
Band aids.
Oh shit! That's
Come
what
on.
they. That's almost famous.
That's
See, now we're stealing from.
yeah,
Are
but
we?
it's. I don't think
Bro.
anyone's done the band that.
I know.
Yeah.
Taking it literally. That's what I do, son.
Are you talking to your boy? What's going on with you, Ray? I'm worried.
Yeah.
He is going to be a father. He announced this
might.
on a recent podcast.
Are you?
I mean, I might be. I don't know yet. A couple things have to happen before I am, raising a kid.
Okay.
You know, a couple things have to happen. A couple people have to die, and then a child is mine.
Right.
You know, I have a lot of work for kids to do. So if people,
Well, is that what this is about? Because it feels like
no.
that's
I mean, it's.
servitude, isn't it?
I like to I don't know.
It kind
I don't
of sounds like Ray wants to murder these parents and take their child to put him in indentured servitude.
I mean, I did teach. I asked them to at least get him enrolled in jiu-jitsu. He's only like 1.5, but I was like, start
Trying to
early.
kick your ass, Ray. I'm not
No.
saying that you're not tough.
I need protection.
but
man.
you don't
Look at me.
look tough. And if this kid learns jujitsu,
Yeah.
and then you take him and then put him into servitude, he's gonna resent you, and then
You're
use
going to
his
end up living in a
jujitsu
closet.
ability.
No.
Yeah, he's
no.
gonna choke your ass out, and and then all of a sudden you're the bitch, and he's mouth fucking you every night.
I don't think you should be a father, Ray, based on what you've just said.
I didn't even say that though.
And it's gonna.
Yeah, you said all of it.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Dying
I
from
watched
race.
you say it.
Ah, damn.
I watched you say it all.
And he wants to have a kid. Like
I don't want to. I'm just saying
not
this
sure
might be
for the
bestowed
kid.
upon me
No.
potentially. You know, I just want to be. I want to plan ahead. I want to make sure have everything, all my I's dotted, my T's. Wait, I'm looking for shit to
Is that
be
some
ready.
sort of racist joke, Ray?
I mean, I know what you're trying to say to me.
Yeah. Leave the eyes out of it. I'm laying down now.
You hurry up, you hold on, faster.
Uh-oh.
Whoa,
That poor Ling Ling.
I know.
She never
Poor
listens.
woman.
How are Asians
She
treated
does
in
know
Texas?
English.
What do Texans think about Asians? Do they have Asians in Texas?
Well, I would say this. Asians are, like, because people are so conscious about racism now, and really it was about, I mean, when you think of racism, you think of a white person being racist against a black person.
What are you trying
I
to say?
actually think of things that Ray says, racisms.
Racism.
So
Nice.
that's.
But
what I-
Asians are now, like, Asians and Indians are almost like more fair game for racism. Like, people are like, oh, you can't, they know not to say the N-word, and they don't do that. But they'll go to, like, a Chinese restaurant and be like, ching-a-chong chopstick. And you're like,
There's no NAACP for the Asians.
No.
No, there's just Jackie Chan, and he's always happy.
But see, here's the thing. They're quiet about shit and they own shit. So like they don't give a fuck what people they're just like rocking out at gas stations and restaurants like no one's business, no hotels.
Asians are always at gas stations rocking out.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. In Ohio, you go to a fucking
I
gas
work
station.
with a lot of Asians, and I will say that American work ethic is the worst
Oh, yeah.
compared to any other race or ethnicity that I've ever met in my life. Like, for every 100 white dudes that fail out of a factory, I've never seen any immigrant that got a job where I had worked that ever failed out. They would work if you let them work 24 hours a day, they would do it. It would be like, yes. Is it more money? Yes. Whatever. Yes. And every white dude's like almost pointed out, like just about to get fired, or just fucking walks off the job.
Yeah.
Like it just made me appreciate that our only export in this country is entertainment.
Yeah.
Like we have
and corn.
no fuck. That all the hogs eat that, and then we just eat the hogs, and the cows.
Well, some of us do. Some of us definitely do sometimes.
Some
of us are trying to keep those stock prices down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you guys are both welcome.
You keep fighting that one-man battle.
I will.
Keith, can I send, if I do get this kid, since you have so much experience, can I send my kid to you so you can train him how to work in a
I'm
factory?
going to answer the fucking question. No.
Oh, why?
How are you getting this kid?
I mean, people have to die, man. You know,
What
it's
are you
sad for
talking
me. It's
about?
sad for
What
me.
is the situation?
2 of my friends have to die, and I get their kid.
So somebody put in their will that if they die, you're a father.
Yes. Now, how smart are those people?
Well, based on this conversation, not very.
Yeah, that's what I told them. And they
should be
still
listening.
did it. They're like, well, we're going to do it anyways. Like, don't do it. Do you see how I live? And they're like, well, we're going to do it anyway.
These
Like,
friends are assholes.
that's what I'm saying. I'm telling them not to die. I'm like trying to get them healthy so they don't die so their kid doesn't have to live with me.
No fast food.
But if the kid does live with me, potentially Keith could train the kid.
I don't like
teach the kid.
This is the stuff that parents should probably know about your planning.
No,
Have you told them it's planned?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, and they're okay.
They're not happy with it, but they're like, well, we're going to be dead, so I mean, technically you can do whatever you want. They're like, at least you're not going to rape them.
Whoa.
And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm not into dudes.
Whoa.
So,
That's
I mean,
the
in
only
case he's
reason you're
older,
not gonna rape him?
what if he's older and I have to take care of him? I don't know. I'm just not into dudes though, so it's all good. It's okay though. That's what I'm saying.
I think at 18 he'll be on his own, and I don't think you should be fucking guys under 18, even if you are into dudes, which I know you're clearly not.
Truly, I wouldn't. I'm not putting it out there in the universe for people to like use that as an idea, as a form of entertainment when you're bored at home and nothing to do. Don't go out and rape kids, boys, girls, any kids. I'm saying don't. I'm saying don't do it.
Whoa.
Don't do it.
Yeah. I know you're saying don't.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
But you're also. It sounds like you're selling it a little. I don't know. I would just.
No.
Yeah.
I don't sell that. How do you sell that? It's not like a timeshare.
That's Samantha. You're. It sounds like you're maybe presenting it like a real option, which I think is maybe making it seem a little more normal than it is.
Well, I want it to be. Selling. I just want to make sure everybody realizes the reality of the situation, and that not to do that is the proper choice.
Yes.
Do not do those things, no matter how bored you are.
That's where it gets weird.
Boredom? I know boredom is not healthy.
If you're bored, you look at your phone. You don't go fuck a kid.
Don't look at child pornography either.
What are you saying?
I'm saying don't look at it.
Where did you even go?
No.
I took a piss.
Were you looking at your phone?
That?
Were you looking? You can pee if you want.
Yes.
Well, now I know. I've been pissing on my chair.
Well,
I've ruined a chair.
That's commitment. That's.
I didn't want to be rude.
I
didn't know you liked to lay down when you peed. That's interesting.
well noted.
I mean,
people think I like to sit down. Not true. I like to
you're just like on the side of the toilet.
That's a new toilet design that we could really get into on the early market. The whole lay down toilet.
Yeah. But he was face up, which is like your home fountain, indoor fountain.
What do you always piss with a boner, Ray? Your dick doesn't hang in between your legs. You can lay down and piss.
He told me that he does only piss with a boner, so I know that's true.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky.
Not easy.
No, it's not. You have to train many mornings of just like determination.
Yeah.
If you believe you can make it happen, Keith, you could pee out of your boner too.
Wait, I love how occasionally we can even make Gareth uncomfortable, and he's on the naughty show.
Don't you worry about that. There are many times where I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on. I was telling that story about when we did the Labster thing, and I don't even know if anyone ever heard or saw this, but Sam at one point was like, who wants Gareth to give him the shocker? Let's get a girl. And I just was like, looked at him and I was like, what? Like he was saying it like we discussed it. So I was like, what? No. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. And he's getting this girl up on stage, and I'm like, people are going like, yeah, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm like, this is gonna end in disappointment because I'm not doing it. And then this girl like bends over, Steel Panther's there, and this dude's like, you really won't do it? And I was like, yeah, I really won't do it. I'm not doing it. I was just like, no, I'm not fucking putting my fingers in.
You really won't just stick your finger in a random girl's asshole?
Keith, he's a vegetarian. He's not into animal cruelty. Leave the pussy alone.
But also, there's cameras there. I'm like,
or that too.
It's gonna be like, okay, yeah, I'll just have footage out there of me putting my finger.
So for the next show, you try to get vetted for MTV.
Yeah.
They're like, who's this Gareth Reynolds guy? Let me Google him.
Oh, cool! It's a video with him doing gay phone sex, and below that, he's fingering a girl's anus.
Well, is he straight or is he gay? I don't know.
No, but we shouldn't hire him.
Hey, I don't know. Daniel Tosh made a whole career out of that.
Well,
am I straight? Am I gay? I'm gonna make fun of shit.
And that's gonna be a ringtone. Thank you, Keith. This whole episode has just been for
Ray
the right audio clip.
A ringtone that says, "Am I gay? Am I straight?"
It's all in his script.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna sell the fuck out of that thing, man.
Yeah, Ray, you wrote this. I mean, I don't know what you're.
This is for my potential kids' college fund, okay?
You got all that chicken run money, and you're trying to fucking squeeze some more money out of shit? That's fucked up.
I have lifestyle, okay? Quinoa, black beans. I can't avoid that shit, son.
Hell yeah, thug life.
Yeah.
Thug
protein, and, potentially employee, right?
No, wrong. Again, I mean, we've been over it.
So but you can start working
how
early.
How many studios has the Naughty Show been to now? Like, what?
Since I've been on there?
Yes, just since you've been on.
Well, the first time I did it was at Red Band, so I'll count that one. One,
At the
two,
Ice House or at his
three.
place?
His place.
All right.
His place, then the Ice House, then the Joint, and then Playboy. So 4? 4.
But did you have more than one studio at Playboy?
Yeah, so then, there's another room switch. So 5, if you count the room switch.
That seems excessive.
Shitty room.
Studio dropper.
But for most podcasts, they would have given up with that many switches.
Well, the thing is that it's only a place where you just record it, you know? I mean, I honestly miss going to the Joint Studio because the LA Speedweed guy, Gino, and his brother AJ, both those guys are just, all those people are just so fucking great.
Are they still running that studio?
I don't think they do the studio anymore, but I mean, I know that.
Well, Speedweed's still going on, but
Speedweed's killing it.
I think Gino's supposed to be coming back on, hopefully soon. Because he's coming, he's expanding down to San Diego.
Yeah.
Well, you should get in there floor level, Ray, and fucking you can get out of your shitty job and work in a better medium.
Think of the kid you got to keep as your
you got to support a kid.
It's true. It's true.
That you're not going to rape.
No. See,
you would give him raids.
No. Yeah, see? Well, I got to get raids first before.
Well, you already committed to that.
I got a lot of things on my to-do list.
That's not already happened.
I got priorities and things on my to-do list to check off: raids, kid, factory training,
horrible list.
Shots of some sort. Kids need shots, right?
What kind of shots?
I don't know, like tequila or whiskey.
No, they need medical shots.
Vaccinations are good.
Wait, medical? Like, are you saying like a shot of weed? Like a
No, I'm not saying
medical
a shot
weed?
of weed for a kid. No.
Well,
talk to these parents and tell them.
What if the kids have raids though?
If the kid has raids, Ray has fucked the kid.
Well,
no, I'm not the only one with raids, Gareth. Okay, I'm not patient zero. Okay.
You're certainly acting
Gareth
like you're
peeing
up
again
a lot of
for
dust.
the video.
You got a lot of attitude. You're acting like patient zero.
Yeah,
you're acting like your shit don't stink.
What's up,
me
Ray?
shitting is
you're
somebody's
acting like your AIDS don't kill.
Somebody's
Quit
peeing
walking
again.
around like that.
Gareth, are you peeing again? Is
I'm
that what's
having
happening?
a huge piss.
Okay, I'm just checking. I'm just,
and I don't want to talk about it. It makes it stop.
I need to bring up to see how regular everybody else is, so I can compare myself to see
every
how
8
healthy.
minutes.
You know, because well then I might already have raids because I don't have to do it that often.
You have raids.
Oh, you do have raids.
Well, that explains.
I just checked it up on WebMD.
WebMD. I just put Friend's name's Ray.
Ray Taylor. Enter raids, capitals, red font, color.
You just get to click on the body, click on the butt, and it just goes.
Please,
right.
one of our listeners hack Ray's Twitter and then put raids in the.
Don't put that out there.
Description.
Jesus, I mean, talking about kids getting raped is comedy, Keith. But when you start telling people to hack my Twitter account, let's just
You've gone too goddamn far.
Calm the fuck down, Keith.
Boy, Ling Ling needs to have a talk with you.
Yeah, man. Green cards don't last forever. I don't even know if they do, but I'm just throwing it out there.
She's married to him, so they're fine. But the point's taken, Ray.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
She can go anytime she wants.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah. She can't quit you, Keith.
She thinks that she can go anytime she wants, which is just the same.
That's like a dog in a yard with a shock collar. Or a pig.
He can leave.
Now we know how Gareth treats the Asian girlfriends he's had in the past.
Yep.
Shock collar. It's jewelry. It's LA jewelry.
You gotta let her run past it once or twice to realize she's not okay to do that.
Yeah.
Let her discover it.
I mean, if she's a little bit hesitant, just like, listen, a lot of celebrities are getting the home jail thing, and this is like the ankle monitor caught on. People are wearing it around their necks.
Yeah, everybody's doing it.
It's like the leaked porno. It's the new thing.
My dad did the shock collar thing for my dog growing up, and right when we finished it, he had me test it, and I put it on my fingers, and I stuck my hand over, and it hurt like hell.
Oh,
and then my dad goes, "Put it on your neck," and I go, "I'm not gonna fucking put it on my neck." And he looks at my best friend at the time, who was that small kid in class. Like, he was on the wrestling team and he wrestled the lightweight. Like, he was that kid. So he was like 80 pounds soaking wet. And my friend goes, "I'll do it." and he puts the dog shock collar on and steps over the line. And you know all those police brutality videos where you see someone get hit by the taser that actually shoots out and they just go stiff and fall over?
The videos style of justice you're talking about?
Yeah, that I saw that happen in real life, but the kid was just wearing a dog shock collar.
Oh.
And it fucking it was the best and worst thing I'd ever seen in my life up to that point.
He knows not to leave the yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shit himself every time he left Keith's house.
My dog was part greyhound. He was a greyhound lab. So he could run super fast, so he would just take off from one side of the yard and then sprint through it. So we only got like a split-second shock.
Yeah. I know.
and then he would be scared to come back because he knew he would get shocked back coming back.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
so I know what to do. Never go to the yard.
I'm not coming back. Fuck you.
I learned the lesson. I don't go to the yard anymore.
So we found our dog all over town a few times.
What a tramp.
Dog means dad, right?
Yeah.
I know.
That too.
Fucking tramp.
That tobacco is harsh.
Let it out. Let it
Damn.
out.
Oh, those tobacco pipes they sell here in Ohio really hit well.
It's just tobacco.
Remix.
All right, that's your computer every time where it goes all fucking funky, but I don't know that you hear it. Yeah,
you don't hear it.
What
You're
happened?
the only one that doesn't.
Just static, static.
It's like you're playing Mixmaster Mike on the microphone.
You're masturbating
cool.
with Velcro.
I'm doing that.
Yeah, I mean,
Velcro baiting.
Texture. It's all about grippy.
Or some Velcro baiting.
Do you use the fuzzy side or the coarse side?
Now you stick the fuzzy side on your dick, and then you stick the coarse side on your hand, and then you go. You want ultimate traction.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
If it bleeds, it leads, son. Right?
Well played.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ray, you're getting weird.
Don't judge me. Gareth is a vegetarian.
Yeah, what a weirdo. Let him masturbate with sandpaper.
Not sandpaper. Although I think that has come up on the show before.
Yeah, sandpaper masturbating.
I think that's Daga's masturbatory selection. Sand down
it's a Wisconsin thing, I've heard.
Yeah. You got to get that 120. Nice grade.
Yeah.
Get that 120. 100, you know what I mean? 140, you're crazy.
Well, some people are crazy.
20.
Gotta love that heavy grit.
Yeah, got to get the grit.
Yeah.
Without the grit, it ain't shit. That's what we always say in the sandpaper masturbating league.
I saw that label. I saw that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, I watched this documentary called Wrestling for Jesus.
Okay.
I would say check it out. It's pretty good.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah.
Wrestling for Jesus.
I've seen it, but I haven't watched it yet.
What? Oh, I was like,
I've seen it on Netflix, but I have not watched it yet.
I've seen it. I just have volume off.
You're just staring at it.
I just watched it.
Yeah, just behind the TV, like what?
Look crazy.
Just want to soak my way into it. Don't want to go full throttle.
Real weird documentary.
Weird, as in what's like the premise of
It's not even great. It's not even a great. It's not a documentary where you're like. I mean, I shouldn't even be recommending it, but it was just like. I was like so like I was like I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
And within minute 3, I was like, well, I'm gonna pause this and get some snacks and watch the fucking shit out of this. It's about this guy who starts this league where basically they wrestle. They combine wrestling with Christianity and preaching. Yeah.
So are they doing sermons as they do a double leg takedown?
Instead of The Rock or Steve Austin being inside the ring, being like. Fuck you, motherfucker. They're like, and Jesus said.
Well, it's almost like they there's bad guys wrestling and stuff. You gotta watch.
Okay.
Is it the devil?
No, no devil. But they come up with their own characters, and I mean, you know how it is. It combines your love of crazy dudes who wrestle in backyards and are like, I'm this guy, and fringe religious lunatics.
So Lazarus and the bad tag teams Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, I don't think that would be great if they were seriously tied.
Oh, that would be the best if there was the heel tag team was Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah. Well, and then you find out, like, part of the way through it, like, there's another league. You're like, what?
Oh,
There's
shit.
like a competitive, like, other league. You're like, oh my god.
We
Cross
like Jesus
promotion.
more. Fuck you. I mean,
Yeah.
blessed to you.
No, the what? Yeah, you'll see. Watch it. Watch
Okay.
it, everybody.
Everybody.
Another good
Fun.
documentary I saw on Netflix, Unhung Hero.
I keep saying that.
Yeah,
Have you seen it but not watched it?
Hey, yeah.
It's good. It's hilarious. But also it's about this dude who has a little dick, and he
Good title for it.
He's just pretty much kind of finding out that he has he's the guy who proposed to his girlfriend at like a big sporting event.
Didn't you guys get him on the Naughty Show? Didn't he call in? Like he won the small dick contest?
Yeah.
He's an actor and comedian.
Well, maybe now. I mean,
no, he's a comedian in L.A.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sounds familiar though. I don't know. All
Yeah,
those small
you
dick
gotta
guys
watch
sound
it
the
'cause
same.
He travels all over the world and seeing all the how dicks are perceived and like
Right.
to see if size really matters and everything. And
It's
I don't
like,
know. It's
well,
hilarious.
there is
Like,
too small.
He takes all the extends and like does all these weird dick exercises. Like it doesn't ever show his dick, thank God. But
Well, I'm out.
yeah, well, I figured.
That's the end of that chapter.
But Keith struggled through it and made it to the end.
It's fucking hilarious. You got
Well,
to.
he went to the end hoping to see the dick.
Yeah. It's like,
You
at
would,
least
like-
it could be like fucking Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
It was at one point he goes to this condom factory and they make so many different sizes of condoms and like different sizes go to different countries and stuff like that because they use the average dick size.
Yeah.
And like, so the guy's like, you're probably not that bad. The guy that works at the condom factory, and he's like, and then like there was measurements or whatever, and he's like, so you're like, one of the Asian condoms would fit you. And like every time someone would just, he asked a bunch of ex-girlfriends too, and they would be like, well, yeah, it was small. And it was weird because every time they would tell him that, it would be like he heard it for the first time. You just see the sadness overwhelm him that he was like, oh, fuck. Like, they're like, yeah, you've got a little dick. And he's like, yeah, but I mean, it's average, right? And they're like, no, not really.
Average for
Yeah, it's
a
like
child.
for a hobbit. Like, what? You got a hobbit
Hobbit.
dick, fella. I don't know what to tell you.
I love
it's
Hobbit
really
porn.
hairy. The base of the dick is like
That's their
super
feet.
thick. No, well,
You
the
don't know
feet,
shit about hobbits, Ray.
The feet. I have hobbit feet, man, and it's very
Ah.
similar to my dick.
But you also
Hobbit
have
feet, man.
Yeah, I that's my nickname, my wrestling
Hobbit
name
feet
when
man?
I wrestle for Jesus. I'm
Smart.
Hobbit feet man.
hobbit feet raids.
I'm the one that made the footprints in the beach. That's all motivational and
Those are
shit.
really weird footprints, by the way.
Well, I'm Hobbit foot man.
Yeah. Huge.
Yeah, Jesus is my precious. Despite my love for him, I still share him with my
Nice.
takedowns and all that shit.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you converted recently, Ray, because I was worried about your eternal soul.
Converted to what? My Jesus
Well, your love for
wrestling.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus. I'm in San Diego, Keith. His name is Jesus.
It's pronounced
Jesus.
Jesus.
No.
I've seen plenty of pictures of him at my
That's the
Catholic
hippie. That's
church and my Catholic school that I went to, and he's white, so it's pronounced Jesus.
He's got you there. I mean, look, this guy we're talking about, he's white for sure.
Okay.
I've seen plenty of pictures.
is Santa.
Statues,
Yeah, that's true.
White as can be.
Santa's
white as the driven snow.
Isn't Santa just like Jesus after he got old he came back and then he never went to heaven? Heaven was
That's an
the
interesting
North
theory.
Pole. North Pole.
I like that theory.
He got old.
Yeah, he
And
got
it's
old.
kind of blasphemous, but I mean, I guess they.
Hey,
That's
man.
why
Could
he
say
needed to
that.
hire all the elves because he couldn't work because his hands were so fucked up.
That's the elves. It wasn't the 12 disciples were actually the 12 dwarves from Sleeping
Who
Beauty.
else is giving midgets jobs right now? Like on the
Hollywood?
massive scale. Like
mean, come on.
seriously,
Circus.
Santa should get some credit. Like besides circuses,
So
He's the biggest employer of midgets.
That's a good question. You should bring the man show back. Give those fuckers some jobs.
Yeah.
I have you noticed a serious lack of midgets being out and about? I haven't seen a midget in a long time.
I don't know.
Well, it might be different out here.
Yeah, I've seen a couple stroll
I know
through.
Tom Cruise is short and all, but he's not a midget. So
It's not.
That's a good point, Keith. That's
It is a fair point.
you guys are out in California, so I assume the only people that you see are major celebrities on a daily basis.
I mean, aside from the
Which
people
is
that play
how the
volleyball
Midwest
all the
thinks,
time,
right?
Yeah, everybody plays volleyball, so when they're not, it's just all famous people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, that's
It's a grind.
You know,
Grind.
when I was over in LA, I saw Gareth, and I was like, "Oh shit, you've
I
been
know
on
you called
TV."
me a hoe. I was like, wow.
Yeah, it's like I
That
love.
guy produced a show on MTV that was on for
Yeah.
a season, and then he jerked off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
That's
unbelievable, Ray.
Yeah,
He's easily starstruck.
I need to do yoga. I mean, I used to get my tension out certain ways. Now I just need to figure out different poses
Yoga.
to
Fix
stretch.
your hemorrhoids. Come on.
Both of those.
Some bending.
You know, I like for hemorrhoids or for just days where you have, like days after a Mexican food binge where you have the spicy shits, use Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. It's all organic hemp soap, and it's the most magical thing you could.
Hemorrhoids.
You could wash your butthole and be magically,
hemorrhoids.
you know, it's the angels sing when you use it to wash your butthole. I'm just saying.
I don't know if they're singing. They might be shouting, and it just.
I mean,
sounds
in my head, it all sounds
That's
the
what
same.
it sounds like from Dove's Cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, a new job.
Yeah, tomato,
How many times do
tomato.
we have to show up here when this guy washes his asshole with soap? Oh.
Hemp soap.
Hemp
Ugh.
soap.
Oh.
It's
Well, at
it's
least
all
we know to not use your soap when
Which
we come
Natural
over.
deodorant doesn't work, so I'm guessing hemp soap is bullshit.
I think
natural
that's a
deodorant
slap
works
in the face
too.
to Ray.
I know. I use natural deodorant too, and I mean, there's not a. That's
And
not
I can
why.
smell you over the internet. I know we've never met, but
I mean, it's
it's transmitting well through this microphone.
all right. I don't think that's how that works, but that's okay.
You don't know.
I
Ray.
don't.
I've got a pretty sophisticated computer.
But if you guys want to watch a documentary, there's the Dr. Bronner documentary on Netflix that you should watch.
Really?
Just- yeah.
What's
It's
it called?
actually a good company. I think it's Dr. Bronner's Magical Soap or some shit. I'm sure if you just look it up.
Wow,
Yeah.
that sounds interesting.
I got my dog on it. She's gonna
Something
go
that I've
look it
never
up. She's like,
touched.
I fucking know how to use Google.
That's the dog freaking out about.
Fucking Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. She's like, it feels so good on his butthole.
Hey, he won't shut up about it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was a fair warning from the dog that you're full of shit.
I mean, that goes without saying, Keith.
Hey, watch this documentary about soap, guys.
No,
great.
it's
I
actually
was
a
like,
documentary.
He's fucking lying. He made me watch it. It was gay.
They're the
I will-
biggest
I will
importers
watch
of
it,
hemp.
Ray.
They're the biggest importers of hemp, and they the CEOs, the owners, like cap their salary so they don't make like shitloads of money, and they donate like 70%. It's a good company and good
Good
soap
company.
to wash your butthole with. I'm
Keith's
just saying.
skeptical. Keith's like, I don't know. I trust that Papa John.
Papa John. Is it like pizza soap?
No, I mean, you know,
He's your favorite
business
Republican pizza mogul.
Hey,
No,
hey,
no.
that's-
I'm talking about a good company, not a fucking shitty company.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I said. Look
That's
how big
what
my
we're.
hands look.
It's Jesus.
Look at that.
Ladies, look at that. Look at the fingers on these guys. I know
I
we
do
were.
actually have
you got
oddly long
stick
hands.
I know
Look
we
at
were
it.
talking about my Hobbit feet before, but ladies, look at those fingers. Those aren't kielbasa's. Those are digits. If you're in the Colorado/Ohio area or in LA,
Near there.
yeah,
Oh,
you too,
hey,
bitch.
dog's down to
She's
fuck.
like, I love sausages.
Dog's down to fuck.
Yeah, it's fucking horny bitch. Go lay down.
Me? Okay.
Yes.
I don't have to pee though.
Go pee.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
peeing again.
Do you take forever to take a shit too, Gareth? I mean,
Do I what?
do you take forever to take a shit too, or is it just?
No.
Do you not have everything in common with my dog?
No. There's
Oh,
many
okay.
differences.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Whew, I was getting nervous, man. I was sweating over here. I was like, uh oh.
So you don't lick peanut butter off Ray's balls at night, too?
I don't.
Oh Jesus, he's not like your dog.
No, I mean I am licking them. Now that I think about it, it might be his balls. I just love peanut butter.
He doesn't eat peanut butter anymore because
It's
the
got
rat
so
shit.
much rat shit in it. But
Yeah. Well, he probably was about as much as Keith's raised balls.
Yeah.
oh,
That's what I
don't
call my
confuse
balls.
my balls with Ray's
I
balls.
never will again. Never. One fooled me once.
Oh shit. Whew. The ball confusion, the ball drama. So are you guys still doing the live naughty show on Tuesdays?
Yes. You can listen to it live on Playboy Radio, and then I think we're about to stream the shows again.
Nice.
Get some cameras in there, which I think will be.
It's about fucking time.
Listen, you're preaching to the choir, my man.
We're gonna get some ladies showing people how to queef.
Yes.
You guys should really switch your podcast to a health podcast and take on DVD ASA because I think
Dr. Ron Holler, the asshole doctor.
Exactly.
Funny. And then I also started doing this podcast called The Dollop that people should listen to.
The Dollop?
Yeah. The Dollop. DOLLOP.
And what is that about?
Cream.
Dave Anthony basically figures out, it just comes up with a topic every week that's something I've probably not heard of, and we just discuss it for about an hour.
That's cool. How long have you been doing that one?
Like 2 months.
All right.
Not that long.
Weekly.
Yeah,
Can I suggest raids for your next
Raids is
topic?
the next one. Raids is the next one.
Looking forward to that. Subscribe now, people.
Bye.
Rate and review. 5-star reviews everywhere. Bring it. Just click and write shit. Or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Something.
Click and
Five-star
write
reviews.
shit.
Yeah.
Is
Bingo.
that how we're promoting shit now?
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
come listen to our podcast.
This-
Click and write shit.
This is what we've come to, Keith. This is where we're at now. We're
We're
here.
regressing fast.
Regressing.
Everybody is, guys.
Well, shrinkage is inevitable.
Yep.
Hey, we're starting a good month. We got to get this shit right.
That's true. That's true. I can't talk, man. My fucking face is.
Glad you guys got me out of the way. Now you can go have some fun.
No.
No, we got the most important one out of the way.
No.
Yeah.
You're the lead.
Yeah, it's all downhill from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're our fucking Brody Stevens.
Good.
You're getting the
Push.
fucking
Yeah.
crowd fucking pumped up.
Push.
Push. Believe. Now do kettlebells.
Yeah.
Street.
Because
Nope.
next we got Tony Hinchcliffe,
Well,
and then we got Daniela Bellelli,
Yeah.
and then we got Adam Scorgi.
you guys got a good month.
Yeah.
It's
Well-
a good one.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I kicked it off. I love you guys.
Love you too, man.
Yeah, but you know what? You say that, but
Third time.
I mean, despite
long time.
despite what you think about my plans for my future child,
Not a fan.
not a fan.
I expressed this opinion when we had.
You were pissing when it got crazy. Listen back to what he said when you went to take a piss. He really just let his freak flag fly.
Oh man, that's weird.
Deep fried. I deep fried that flag.
Yeah.
Fucking crispy motherfucker. All right, well, let's wrap this shit up, guys. Gareth, where can everybody find you online?
At
Everywhere.
Reynolds Gareth on Twitter. Check out videos at evanandgareth.com or at YouTube/EvanandGareth. And yeah, that's it.
Boom. Check them out. Naughty Show Podcast.
Yeah, Naughty Show Podcast.
Dollop.
The Dollop.
Podcast. Yeah. Awesome.
And I'll be at the Improv in Hollywood this Friday night.
There we go, people. Friday, if you're in LA, go check out Gareth and tell him you heard about him from our show, and please take on the argument of my plans for my future son.
If you tell him you have raids, he will sign your dick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Like that's the deal. Like you come up to Gareth,
haven't
and say,
talked
I have
about
raids.
I
Immediately he will pull out a Sharpie and
Ray, this is a weird ending to the script. I'm reading it right now.
don't read spoilers. You're not supposed to do that. That's why I put the thing on the shit.
No, say it. Yeah, I read it. I read your part. You say it.
If anyone shows up at the Hollywood Improv and says that Ray has raids, I'll sign their dick.
There you
Oh
go.
man.
There you
At
go.
Reynolds Gareth Twitter.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for finishing it off. I mean, I'm trying to get the promotions, mixed in there, make it subtle.
So much piss.
Yeah, it should have not. I told you, Keith, I probably entered too many of the pissing scenes in there, but I didn't know Gareth was going to be so good at it. I thought he was going to leave for those moments, but it's cool. within the moment, made it
guys
happen.
knew I was strange when you hired me.
Fuck. Yeah, hired. Yeah, the check's in the mail, by the way, Gareth.
Looking forward to it. It's supposed to be big.
Yeah, that's I ran out of. I mean,
It's
nobody
that chicken
uses
run
normal
money.
checks,
I
so
can't wait to see some of that chicken run money for myself.
yeah. It's you're gonna thank me, Keith. Where can everybody find you at Keith Spurlock?
At Keith Spurlock 1 on Twitter, Keith Spurlock on Facebook. I'm playing some goofy Marvel Avengers Alliance game on Facebook, unfortunately. So friend me on there because I need extra points. Other than that, you can.
That's so sad. So sad.
Find me on there. I need points.
Yeah, this is what we promote on the show. It's
It's a
like,
hard sell. Find me on there. You can be a number to me.
please.
Like I
And
really
while
need more shield
you're friending
points.
Keith up on there, go rate and review and write some shit.
And write some shit,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. I'm at Ray Taylor. #shows.com for
Hashtag
comedy
Ray.
dates. You can find Gareth's dates on #shows.com.
Yep.
Go to inspiredstorycollective.com, sign up there, join our community, check out all the podcasts. And if you want to buy any of my artwork, Diseasy shirts, stickers, all that kind of just 40 sacks, go to inspiredsorter.com, use coupon code INSPIRED. You'll save 10% whatever you buy. And, it'll also go to my potential future child fund.
Horrible.
To not let him
That poor
be
boy.
working in a factory. So
Yeah, among.
He already
other
offered to
really
mail
weird
him to
things.
me.
Yes,
so,
okay,
like,
guys.
I don't know how good of a
You gotta
parent.
listen for his subliminal go rape kids self. It was in there.
and I don't
I
know what
hope you
Gareth
enjoyed
said.
this episode of the Inspired
Why is it
Disorder
all
podcast.
there?
Embedded
Bullshit.
signals
Fuck
within
you,
this
Ray.
podcast
It's,
have reprogrammed your
we've run
natural
out of time,
thinking
guys.
patterns.
Run out of time.
Side effects may
Thank
include
you
lack
for,
of inhibitions, erectile dysfunction,
telling
anal
everybody
leakage,
my
transcendental
future plans of
communication
awesomeness.
with
Hold
beings
up.
from 4 of the 7 primary
Catch a visitor
dimensions.
when you need him.
I'm sorry, I can't
In
hear
the
you guys
event of a
right
tear
now.
in space-time, please keep your hands down and feet together. Any loss of life or limbs due to interdimensional travel is not the responsibility of this podcast.